Hey guys, welcome back to the Kinley and Bella podcast. Today we will be discussing how climate change is affecting the different areas of Canada. Bella has been doing the research on this topic, and she's going to be telling us all about it. My first question for you, Bella, is what is climate change?
Climate change is the long-term changes in global temperature and other characteristics of the atmosphere. The main reason for climate change is usually generating power, generating electricity and heat by burning fossil fuels. But there are plenty of other reasons why we have climate change. Climate change is having an impact on each area of Canada individually in their own ways.
Facts! Alright, moving on. We are going to get to the point. We're going to start with the area in Canada called Central Canada, which is Ontario and Quebec. Bella, how is Central Canada being affected by climate change?
So, Ontario and Quebec are seeing more heat waves, pollution in the air, and an increase in hay fever season. Lyme disease-carrying ticks have also been spreading throughout Ontario and Quebec, with the introduction of new virus called Westville. With the warming temperatures, the water will also get warming, leading to the loss of many different types of fish, including trout, yellow birch, and largemouth and bass. The rising demand of energy as heat waves are heating the region will contribute to the risk of blackouts.
Wow, that's really horrible. Can we fix these problems?
To slow the heat waves, we can plant more trees in urban areas. But other than that, to help keep ourselves cool, we can make buildings safer by installing indoor cooling devices and give employers and the public up-to-date information on how to keep ourselves safe during the extreme heat waves.
Those sound like pretty good ideas, and these ideas are already in action?
Yes, the public is getting up-to-date information, and most people in central Canada have air conditioning in their homes. However, some people cannot afford air conditioning and are struggling in warmer seasons.
It sounds like we, as a community, need to find better ways to keep these provinces cooler in more efficient ways. Okay, let's move west. Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, and BC.
In the west, the temperature in the prairies is greater than the rest of the country. This is one of the main reasons why the west is having more wildfires, and the change of rain patterns is contributing to the increase of drought in these provinces.
Oh wow, is this affecting the sea levels in any way?
Yes, it certainly is, as well as the quality of water is also decreasing due to the snow and ice melting on top of the mountains due to the warmer temperatures.
Holy, this is some pretty intense stuff. Anything else happening in the west?
Well, in fact, as a result of rising water temperatures, the oxygen levels are getting lower in the water, making it harder for wildlife to survive.
This really isn't good for the food chains. Less aquatic life will leave other living beings such as bears, jaguars, wolves, and even us humans without a reliable food source.
Yeah, a lot of damage can be caused by climate change, even things you wouldn't think of.
Alright, moving north to Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. But not that many people live in those territories. It doesn't really matter, right?
Of course it matters. Almost 130,000 people live in the territories, and their lives are being impacted by climate change just as bad as we are in central Canada.
Oh, okay. Well, how is climate change affecting the people in the territories?
The north is warming at 3 times faster than the rest of the world. Perennial ice is ice that stays frozen over the course of years. This ice shrinks and is being replaced by seasonal ice. Sea ice is melting in the north. This is important because sea ice plays a vital role in how the water moves. Changing things like current and other water patterns is also involved in reflecting the energy from the sun, so that isn't absorbed in the Arctic regions. With melting sea ice, the warmth of the north is increased.
Okay, last but certainly not least, we have the Atlantic Canada, which includes Newfoundland and Labrador, PEI, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia. Tell me, Bella, how is climate change affecting these small provinces?
Well, these provinces will and are seeing more intense rainfall and associated flooding. Coastal areas like Atlantic Canada will see continued sea level rise. Atlantic Canada is these provinces will and are seeing more intense rainfall and associated flooding. Coastal areas like Atlantic Canada will see continued sea level rise. Atlantic Canada is getting hotter because of the human-caused climate change and summer temperatures. In the Maritime Province, Newfoundland and Labrador could be 2 to 4 degrees Celsius above normal by 2050. These provinces are more at risk of flooding and having loss of land and property, which means many people will lose their homes, business, etc.
That's really sad. I never realized how bad climate change could get. I feel so bad for the people losing their homes. Must be so hard.
Yeah, same. I couldn't imagine losing my home.
Now that we've seen how devastating climate change can be, what are some ways we as individuals and as a community can help fix what climate change has already done and try to prevent it from going any further?
There are many things we can do to improve climate change. For starters, we can save energy at home, change your home source of energy, walk, bike, or take public transport, switch to an electric vehicle, consider your travel, reduce, reuse, repair, and recycle, eat more vegetables, throw away less food.
Those are some good ideas. I might have to try those. Well, Bella, I think that's all the time we have for today. Until next time, this is Kinley and Bella in the Canada Climate Change Chat. Have a great night.